As much as I love traveling, if I'm on this plane over the weekend and this happens, I am never getting on a flight ever again.
But what are the chances of it happening twice?
I don't care. That would be so incredibly terrifying. You guys heard about this Alaskan Airlines flight, right? Mm-hmm. That is heading to Portland, and on takeoff, they're at about 16,000 feet. And out of nowhere, the plane ends up just half of it, like what the panels on the plane, just fall off. Fall off while they're in midair.
I can't imagine looking out your window and just seeing the plane falling apart.
There is no window. Like, a lot of the panels just fell off. Miraculously, nobody was hurt.
I thought it was just one panel.
The way I saw it, it might have.
I thought it was a door that fell off.
It could have been half the plane.
I mean, one's enough. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
Because the FAA is asking people to help them find the door. They're trying to find the door that came off.
You know what's crazy? So the seats next to it were empty because the people missed their flight.
Wow.
Those seats were supposed to be filled.
No way.
And the people, people thought it was a rumor until the people posted the confirmation receipts of, like, I think a previous flight had been canceled, so they missed their flight, but there was supposed to be people in those seats.
No
Would they have died?
I don't know, but I'm guessing they would have been sucked out the plane because I think there was a kid a couple seats over and part of his clothes got ripped off. Yeah. He's fine, but yeah, I think they would have been sucked out of the plane.
Well, when that happened on a Southwest flight, when it was just the window panel that popped open, the woman that was in the window seat had gotten sucked out of the plane. So imagine the whole door gets popped off. They would have 100% gotten sucked out. But that's I think I saw the same tweet. It's called burnt toast theory, where basically when little inconveniences that you think are going to ruin your day, they actually might be saving your life.
Damn. So if you haven't heard it, this is what happened. 16,000 feet and the door flies off. Here's a passenger right now who is on the plane talking about this large panel just blowing out.
There was a really loud bang towards the left rear of the plane and a whooshing noise, and all the air masks dropped. And they said there was a kid in that row who his shirt was sucked off him and out of the plane, and his mother was holding on to him to make sure he didn't go with it. It was about as wide as a refrigerator and about as high as 2/3 of a refrigerator in height. Just kind of sit there. It's not anything I have any control over, and it's just wait and see what happens.
Wait and see.
That kid has a hell of a story to tell for the rest of his life, though.
No one's going to believe him.
I had my clothes sucked off on a flight once.
So the flight crew is trying to tell everybody, what's going on as it's happening, but some people couldn't even hear what was happening on the plane.
We're declaring emergency. We need to descend down to 10,000. Okay, we need to return back to Portland if we can get one. Yes, we need to descend. We declared an emergency.
I'm just never getting on that flight. Any flight ever. I'm done.
That is scary.
I mean, the odds of that happening to you twice. If anything, you should feel super safe getting on a plane.
What about the odds of it happening once? Once. I didn't think it was going to happen.
And I don't scare easy, because usually when I hear stuff like this, this is terrifying enough that you forget there were another million flights that day that landed and took off and landed perfectly. It's one like this that would terrify you. But if I'm on that flight, I can't see myself having the guts to get back on another flight.
It would be tough. I don't think I would be done, but it would be tough. It'd probably take me a while.
I mean, I'd take a break for sure.
Yeah, I'm taking a break. Yeah.
I wouldn't be hopping on a flight the next week.
And I'm certainly not sitting next to the door.
No.
No matter what.
I don't care how much extra leg room.
Nope.
There will be no more exit rows for me.
In case of emergency. No.
Yes. No. You could be 7'8", and I'd say, I don't want that extra leg room. Put me in the back.
The Bert Show.